Tough one tonight as the Minnesota Timberwolves come from behind on the Blazers in the fourth quarter. They were down 10, but behind the veteran leadership of Jimmy Butler, Jamal Crawford, Butler with 37, Crawford 23. They overcame the Blazers 108-107 the final. So the Blazers go 3-2 on the road trip, 16-14 for the year, while Minnesota goes to 18-13 for the season. This was a tough one, Lamar, because the Blazers led by as many as 10 early in the fourth quarter, but some self-inflicted wounds hurt them. Yeah, really difficult because early in the game, the Blazers' ball movement was about as good as it's been all season long. The team that averages 18 assists a game finished the game with 26 assists, and it was keyed by Damian Lillard on the pick and roll. He was finding Jusuf Nurkic from the first few plays in the game, and Nurk was finishing. He was playing strong, going through the defense. That began to open up the skip pass or the roll and then the swing to the corner. You have Al-Farouq Aminu on the weak side who was able to knock down 3 threes. CJ had a good game with 20 points. And so several different people were contributing. You look at Ed Davis and what he did off the bench, 10.7 rebounds. Shabazz Napier is able to average or add 15 points to the mix. So it was one of those games where offensively, the Blazers shoot 55% from the field, 41% from the three-point line. They're able to score. But as you alluded to, some of the self-inflicted wounds late, the turnovers on the screens, the technical foul, that was just enough to give Minnesota a few extra possessions at a time, Kevin, where it looked like they were almost done. I mean, they were struggling aside from Jamal Crawford making some shots there late in the fourth quarter. But Jimmy Butler then, once they were revitalized, re-energized, he was able to take them home, and he poured in 37 points, and he was the difference in the end. 21 lead changes in this one, 17 ties, and Minnesota finally took a lead with 1 and change in the fourth quarter for the first time since the 5.5-minute mark of the third quarter of play. The Blazers, a tough one to absorb, but they got to move on now to meet a very good San Antonio team on Tuesday in Portland. We'll see you then.